In the high-octane world of Formula One, where every millisecond counts and reputations are built or shattered in the blink of an eye, one name has resurfaced, stirring the pot of controversy once more. Nikita Mazepin, a driver who has been absent from the sport for nearly 3 years, is making headlines again, but not for the reasons you might expect. Despite his tumultuous past and a career marred by crashes and underperformance, the Russian driver is on the brink of a potential comeback. Yes, you heard that right. The possibility of Mazepin returning to the F1 grid is not just a wild rumor. It's a tangible opportunity that could shake the foundations of the sport. The question on everyone's lips is whether Alpine, a team in desperate need of a financial boost, has the courage to take this gamble. And even if they do, has Mazepin matured enough to avoid the pitfalls that plagued his previous stint in F1? Mazepin's first foray into Formula One was nothing short of disastrous. In 2021, he managed to finish no higher than P14 in 21 starts, with a crash record so dismal that his team, Haas, had to abandon upgrades and focus on the next season. Despite the significant financial backing from his father, Dmitry Mazepin, and the title sponsorship of Uralkali, the Russian-Ukrainian conflict led to his abrupt exit from the sport. Many argued that his banishment was more a result of geopolitical tensions than his driving skills, however questionable they might have been. Fast forward to March this year, and the ban on Nikita Mazepin has been lifted, opening the door for his return. The catalyst for this potential comeback is a merger between Alpine and Hitachi, set to take place in 2025. High-tech, bolstered by substantial investments from Kazakh billionaire Vladimir Kim, has seen its boss ascend to the role of team principal at Alpine. Despite global sanctions on Russia, the financial clout of Dmitry Mazepin remains influential, particularly in markets like China, India, Pakistan, and former USSR countries. For Nikita to make his return, he must first reobtain his super license, a significant hurdle at this stage in his career. Yet the prospect of seeing Mazepin paired with Pierre Gasly from 2025 onwards is not as far-fetched as it might seem. Alpine's recent history suggests a willingness to prioritize financial stability over driver talent, as evidenced by their controversial negotiations with OnlyFans to become their primary sponsor. While Mazepin's F1 career has been far from stellar, his recent successes in the LMP2 class of the Asian Le Mans Series and a strong start to the 2024 campaign with 2 wins from the first 3 races show a glimmer of potential. However, the real question remains, can he redeem himself in the most elite racing series in the world? As Alpine navigates its tumultuous relationship with Renault and seeks new engine providers, the team faces a critical juncture. With Mercedes potentially stepping in as a new partner, Alpine must decide whether to invest in the right people to fix their car or risk wasting young talent in an underperforming machine. The stakes have never been higher, and the decisions made now could define the future of the team. In this unfolding drama, one thing is certain. The return of Nikita Mazepin to Formula One is a storyline that promises to be as unpredictable as it is captivating. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the factors that could make or break this controversial comeback. As we delve deeper into the potential return of Nikita Mazepin, it's crucial to understand the broader implications for Alpine and the sport as a whole. The merger between Alpine and Hitachi is not just a financial maneuver. It's a strategic alliance that could redefine the team's future. With significant investments from Kazakh billionaire Vladimir Kim and the influential presence of Dmitry Mazepin, the dynamics within the team are set to change dramatically. For Alpine, the financial boost from this merger is a lifeline. The team has struggled to keep up with the top contenders, and the infusion of capital could provide the resources needed to develop a more competitive car. However, this financial windfall comes with strings attached. Dmitry Mazepin's involvement means that his son, Nikita, is likely to be a key player in the team's plans. This raises questions about the team's priorities. Are they more focused on financial stability than on-field performance? One of the biggest obstacles for Nikita Mazepin's return is the reobtainment of his super license. This certification is essential for any driver wishing to compete in Formula One, and it's not easily acquired. Mazepin's recent successes in the LMP2 class of the Asian Le Mans Series show promise, but they may not be enough to secure his super license. The process will require not only skill, but also political maneuvering and support from influential figures within the sport. Another critical factor in this unfolding drama is Alpine's search for a new engine provider. The partnership with Renault is on shaky ground, and the team is exploring alternatives. Mercedes, having lost Aston Martin as a customer, is a prime candidate to fill the void. A deal with Mercedes could provide Alpine with the performance boost they desperately need. However, this transition will take time, and the team must navigate the complexities of integrating a new power unit while maintaining competitiveness on the track. In a bid to secure financial stability, Alpine has entered negotiations with OnlyFans, one of the most controversial marketing platforms in the world. This potential sponsorship deal has raised eyebrows and sparked debates within the F1 community. While the financial benefits are undeniable, the association with a platform known for adult content could tarnish the team's image. It's a risky move that underscores the lengths to which Alpine is willing to go to secure their future in the sport. OnlyFans, already a familiar name in other motorsport levels like MotoGP2, where they sponsor an entire racing team, seems poised to extend their reach into Formula One. This potential partnership with Alpine could be the next chapter in their quest for greater involvement in motorsport racing. Last year, Alpine received a significant investment of $240 million from Hollywood stars. But it appears that money has not yielded the expected results. The return of Flavio Briatore, one of the most controversial figures in F1, has raised eyebrows across the paddock. His involvement underscores Alpine's desperation, as they seek every possible advantage to revive their fortunes. Briatore is renowned for his ability to resurrect struggling teams, but he understands the critical role of financial backing. In this context, partnering with Mercedes and building their car around a Mercedes engine could be Alpine's best shot at climbing back into the midfield battle. However, the team faces challenges beyond just the power unit. Issues such as car weight, stability, and the presence of experienced staff have plagued their performance. For Nikita Mazepin, this potential comeback represents a chance at redemption. His first stint in Formula One was marred by poor performance and controversy, but the opportunity to return offers a fresh start. If he can secure his super license and prove his worth on the track, Mazepin could rewrite his legacy. However, the road to redemption is fraught with challenges, and the scrutiny will be intense. The prospect of experienced staff working in a team with Nikita Mazepin and his influential father Dmitry raises questions. However, substantial financial incentives can often silence dissent and ensure compliance. Despite the negativity surrounding Alpine, the potential association with Mazepin could be perceived as the final nail in the coffin if the team fails to capitalize on the financial support from Uralkali, Hitesh, and OnlyFans, even with Briatore's guidance. While the likelihood of Alpine signing Mazepin as Pierre Gasly's teammate remains slim, it cannot be entirely dismissed. The team has finally rid itself of the toxic relationship between Gasly and Esteban Ocon, who have been rivals since their karting days. Yet financial necessity can drive teams to make unexpected decisions. The potential return of Mazepin to F1 could have far-reaching consequences for the sport. Consider the case of Michael Andretti, who has invested over $350 million in facilities and secured a partnership with General Motors and Cadillac to build F1 engines. Despite these efforts, Andretti has not been granted entry into F1 by the FOM, as they question the value he would bring to the sport. If F1 deems OnlyFans and Mazepin as valuable additions, it could lead to a significant decline in the sport's popularity and viewership. With the 2024 season still underway and the championship battles reignited by the impressive performances of McLaren and Mercedes, the potential move of Mazepin to Alpine will be closely scrutinized by the FOM. They must carefully consider whether to allow the sport to become a platform for controversial sponsorships and comebacks. As High-Tech prepares to merge with Alpine and its boss, Oliver Oakes, takes on the role of team principal, the future of the team hangs in the balance. Alpine's current situation has made them the laughingstock of the sport, regardless of whether they sign contracts with Mazepin and OnlyFans. The decisions made in the coming months will determine whether Alpine can regain competitiveness or continue to struggle. With all this in mind, do you think Nikita Mazepin could make a return to the sport? And if so, where do you think this puts Alpine on the map of competitiveness? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Formula One and want to stay updated with the latest news, Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Keep the pedal to the metal, and we'll see you at the next race.